Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer, and on this channel we talk about all things communication. Today we are talking about communication specifically in the workplace. I received a message from a viewer, we will call her Olivia, who was having a hard time with one of her coworkers. Let's call her coworker Jackie. First, let's start with some background context. Both Olivia and Jackie, they work in a school together. They've worked together for about 1 year now. And Olivia said she works one-on-one with students every day. She implements lesson plans, IEPs, behavior support plans, etc. And Jackie works behind the scenes per se. And she's a member of leadership, and she creates those lesson plans, IEPs, and behavior support plans that Olivia is implementing. Jackie often turns down Olivia's ideas and responds to her in short, one-word responses. Olivia feels that Jackie does not listen to her suggestions or advice or take her seriously. Last week, Olivia came to Jackie with an idea to make a lesson plan more engaging for the students, and Jackie responded before even hearing the idea. She responded with, "I am in charge of the lesson plan. They are already done and will not be changed." Jackie lacks confidence and struggles with change. When Olivia approaches Jackie with ideas or suggestions or advice, Jackie becomes defensive and shuts down Olivia. However, from Olivia's perspective, she's trying to collaborate with Jackie and share ideas that will help the students best succeed, as she works one-on-one with the students. When Jackie shuts her down and dismisses her, Olivia feels angry and unheard and confused. So emotions are high. Olivia feels she's not being heard or taken seriously, and Jackie feels like she's being attacked. First, let's address this situation by going over the 5 functions of listening. The 5 functions of listening are as follows. 1. Listening to comprehend. 2. Listening to discern. 3. Listening to analyze. 4. Listening to appreciate. And 5. Listening to support. Macy Guyvick created a short but informative presentation in 2012 about the 5 functions of listening, and she breaks them down as follows. Listening to comprehend means you're accurately interpreting and storing information to correctly recall it later in the conversation. Listening to support means you are focused on providing comfort, you're expressing empathy, and suspending all judgment. Listening to analyze means you are carefully evaluating the message and you are judging it and breaking it down and determining how you're going to respond. Listening to appreciate means you are enjoying the sounds that you hear, and you will respond by expressing your appreciation. And lastly, when you are listening to discern, you are focusing on distinguishing specific sounds from others, and you're listening very carefully. McCormack and Morrison in the 2022 book say an essential part of active listening is skillfully and flexibly adapting your listening purposes to the changing demands of interpersonal encounters. It's important that when Olivia approaches Jackie, Jackie's actively listening. Olivia feels she's not being heard or taken seriously. Especially in the workplace, it's important to take feedback and be a good active listener. And remember, you're a team, not enemies. Jackie should implement these active listening skills and use nonverbal communication, like nodding or smiling, to show Olivia that she is listening and that she is being heard. On the flip side, it's important that Olivia considers that they have different personalities. Jackie's more reserved and shy, and she lacks confidence and struggles with change. She likes her routines. So when Olivia approaches strongly with ideas and suggests change to one of Jackie's plans, it can come across as an attack per se. It is important both understand each other's emotions and feelings. It is also important that they consider each other's emotions and feelings when they communicate. Olivia should approach less strongly. She should approach showing appreciation for the work that Jackie has done. Olivia should approach Jackie and explain her feelings as well. When she does this, she should approach using I statements and avoid using statements like, "You never listen to me." Instead, Olivia could say something like, "I feel a little unheard when I'm sharing my ideas with you." Olivia should flip her expectations from Jackie as well. She should not expect Jackie to have a long, empathetic response. Instead, she might have a brief but genuine response that still shows her understanding and that she's being heard. Jackie should also be understanding that Olivia is coming from a place of support and teamwork and not trying to attack. It's important that both of them express their feelings and emotions. the main situations in this conflict are miscommunication and lack of active listening. To wrap things up here, the key to solving this situation lies in understanding that communication is a two-way street and that it requires context, emotional intelligence, and active listening. My 3 key takeaways for Jackie, Olivia, and for all of you guys are: 1, understanding the context. Recognize that the different personalities and backgrounds influence communication styles. Everyone has a different personality and different backgrounds, and that will influence how they communicate. And 2, express emotions mindfully. It's important that you express your feelings. When you do so, try to use I statements to share your feelings. You don't want to place blame. And 3, practice active listening. This means that you're listening with not just your ears, but with nonverbal cues and behaviors like nodding, smiling, or a simple and nodding. This is so important for active listening. And it's also important that when you're actively listening, you are determining what function of listening is needed in this conversation. Ask yourself, are you listening to comprehend, support, discern, analyze, or appreciate? That's all for today. Thank you all so much for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, reach out with any communication questions, conflicts, or situations that you have. And remember, if you communicate with a spark, you'll always hit your mark.